I often wonder what I'm doing here. You have the same thought, yeah? What the hell's this guy doing? See, there's only speaking taking place. Nothing else is happening. I'm not doing somersaults. I'm not showing you imagery. Only speaking is taking place. And there's no one listening. You see? The minute you try and listen and understand, all of this is pointless. There's no intent. If there is an intent, it is not the business of the speaker. Everything is happening like a Swiss clock, perfectly ticking away, you see. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. I am in the right place. You are in the right place. The words are happening. When you see from out with this body, which means you're not this body, but you're looking from another witnessing point, you see that the person is not in control. The person is not arranging, planning, doing, improving a life. It's all happening on its own. Speaking is taking place. That's all that's happening. This body finds itself here. There is no excitement. I must go and sit in front of the laptop. And I must say this. And I must say that. Whenever this happens, this really is pointless. Because ego, the person, is trying to arrange what is going on. And if I put myself into the place of ego, if I try and put myself into this person thing, what I see is that I still participate in this life. I still watch other videos of Muji, Alan Watts, he is new now, Robert Adams. And I still see that it appears that no one speaks like this. No one sits alone in a place and speaks openly. I don't know why, but it is like you are being controlled by yourself, you see? Not your ego, not your mind, yourself. The witness that you are is trying to manipulate and put things in their rightful way. So it's like you have to use the words, I am in control. But it's not I am that's in control. Control is taking place, you see. Nothing to do with this person, this name, this identity, this form. Control is happening. Using this body to speak. If I tried with ego mind to judge what is taking place, it is very difficult, but it would say it's quite strange. If I was to look from the old person that dwelled in this body, I'm not a new person. There is now no person. You see? So something exists that realizes that it thought it was a person. And this person is gone. But this something remains. And this something has no control. But the something beyond this something is in control. So this something, initial something, is consciousness just moving, taking this body and this world and this words as it comes, like it's just meant to be. And the something that witnesses this something, this consciousness doing this, needs to be in control. But what watches this something? You see? How far can you go? How far are you the looker? How many things are you looking through? How many vessels are you? How many dimensions? How many single one infinite moments? When does this mystery stop? It does not stop. It cannot stop. The mind cannot compute. If you saw a train on a track going, the mind would say the train started at some point and will end at another point. Even though it has to reverse all the way back, it has to stop at a point. If you said this train goes on forever, infinitely, mind says, no, I don't like this. I'm not comfortable with this. There has to be an end. There has to be somewhere for this train to stop. How else will the people get off? You see, all these mind-based conditioned questions arise from this simple fact that it goes on and on and on and on. Ego does not want it to go on, and it does not want it to stop. Ego simply wants to control. Ego is acting on the behalf of the true witness. But it is a reflection, and it is fake. It is taking you away from truth, but simultaneously it's leading you to truth. And again, your mind cannot understand this. It cannot compute. It has to be one or the other. The truth is that everything exists simultaneously. So when you say this head is nodding, it's not at the same time. When you say you are breathing outward, you're breathing inward at the same time. Everything is happening at the same time. So I find that this freedom to allow, you see, a word that ego hates, allow everything to happen as it's meant. No. I have to be in control. I have to be in control. Does this make any sense? Do these words register with your mind? I have to be in control. I want to get my hair cut at this time. I want to pick this kind of job. I want to buy that house. I want to decorate this house with this colors. I want to be in control. So at this moment, there's no ego present. Mind is speaking. Pure mind is speaking. There is no ego present. I find this body that I dwell in to be speaking. I don't know what it's saying, why it's saying it, and for what purpose. I only know that love is the main aim. And when you try and define love, stories come. What kind of love? Who's this love for? The aim of this is to project love. And you say, well, he doesn't look very loving. He isn't playing some nice romantic music in the background. There isn't some candle and flowers and pictures at his side to suggest the past, his gurus that he worshipped. There's no suggestion of human love here. This is a projection of pure love, just allowing this body to be here, being free, open, willing to take its criticism and not really care or not really mind, because there's no one to get angry. Every day emotions come through this body the same as any other body, and every day they're witnessed by Source. I am Source. I am the Absolute. But everything is the Absolute. So equality is equal love, projection of love. Buddha nature, love. Thich Nhat Hanh, mindfulness, love. Papaji, love. Ramana, love. Shiva, love. Muslim, love. Christian, love. Catholic, love. Hindu, love. Whatever word comes, love. Whatever emotion comes, love. But you will not see it. The mind will not see it as love. The mind will see it as a person scratching his head in a meager setting with no flares, frills, just quite boring. But I hope you see it as boring. You see, that may be the aim, to help you see it as boring, so that you get angry and say, if only he had a beautiful silk gown on, if only he had some remnants of his old masters, music in the background. If only, then I would accept him. I don't want you to accept. I want you to accept one thing: yourself. That is all there is here to do, is to accept yourself. Look within yourself. It's all about yourself. This whole existence is about yourself. This whole world. Forget fighting in Syria. Forget everything. Forget work. Forget your partner. Forget your children. Just for a period of time, that Jesus did, 40 days, 40 nights, and look within yourself. And the answer is within yourself. None of these words are useful, but these words are useful. You are the answer. You can find the answer within you, nowhere else. Everything else is pointing to you. Watch any YouTube video with any master, Muji, Papaji, Ramana, they say you are the answer. And you keep reading books. You keep watching them on YouTube, waiting for the answer, and every time they reflect it back to you. And this is the purpose of them. So it's okay to watch. It's okay to read the relevant books that points back to you. The Bible does not point back to you. In its essence it does, but in its books it points at stories. And all these stories are pointing back to you. But if you see them as individual stories about another in a century that is many, many years past, you're not getting it. You are not getting it. Who are you? That's what the speaker says. And that's all. Where are you looking from? And as what? Can you be seen? Are you the seer or are you the seen? What is I? Are you I or are you the witness of I? Go through all these questions. Ask them here. And you are the inquirer. Everything that you need to know lies within you. Everything that you have ever known lies within you. And the mind is taking you there. But it cannot be there when it's revealed. The words of the speaker is over.